Henry VIII is one of history's most famous kings, but there are plenty of lesser-known and bizarre facts about him. Here are some fun ones. 1. He was a huge music fan and may have written Greensleeves. Henry was an accomplished musician and composer. While it's debated whether he actually wrote Greensleeves, he did compose several other songs and was deeply involved in court music. 2. He had a killer tennis serve. Henry was an avid sportsman in his younger years and particularly loved real tennis, a predecessor of modern tennis. He even had a custom-built court at Hampton Court Palace. 3. He got fat because of a jousting accident. In his youth, Henry was athletic and fit, but a serious jousting injury in 1536 left him with a chronic leg wound. This limited his movement, and his weight skyrocketed, eventually reaching around 400 pounds. 4. His armor size shows his extreme weight gain. The measurements of his suits of armor over the years show just how much he expanded. His waist went from about 32 inches in his youth to over 50 inches later in life. 5. He had a sweet tooth and terrible teeth to show for it. Henry loved sugary foods, particularly sweets made with honey and sugar, which were luxury items at the time. His dental hygiene suffered, and later in life, he had rotting teeth and constant pain. 6. He had a team of men to carry him around. By the end of his life, Henry was so large that he needed a special system of pulleys and attendants to help him move and get in and out of bed. 7. His leg ulcers smelled horrible. His jousting injury led to chronic infections in his legs. These ulcers would ooze pus and had such a strong odor that courtiers reportedly struggled to be near him. 8. He had over 50,000 people executed. Henry was notorious for his ruthlessness, executing thousands, including 2 of his 6 wives, and Boleyn and Catherine Howard. 9. He declared himself a god on earth. As the head of the Church of England, Henry effectively positioned himself as a divine ruler, taking on near-godlike status in his own eyes. 10. He once challenged the King of France to a wrestling match. In 1520, Henry met Francis I of France at the Field of the Cloth of Gold, a grand diplomatic event. Henry, confident in his wrestling skills, challenged Francis, only to be quickly thrown to the ground. The guy wasn't just about wives and executions. He lived a life of excess, arrogance, and a surprising amount of weirdness.